This is I Make Beats. Welcome to the channel. Earlier this morning, I attempted to go live, and to be quite honest, it was a disaster. So this is a remake of that live. What's next for the channel? Stick with me. All right, so let's jump into this thing. I've already done this twice today. The live started and then it ended and then I started it again. So yeah, to make up for that, I'm doing this video. So yeah, it's been a long time since I even attempted to do a live due to the amount of, product reviews and sponsored videos that I've been getting lately since mid to late last year. The normal work 9 to 5 grind, family and kids. It's really hard to find a balance between everything. Also, truthfully, as today's live was a perfect example, lives are not as easy as most content creators make them seem. They're a little intimidating and things seem to always go wrong. And today, boy, did it go wrong. When I do go live, because I'm a completely standalone creator, I don't use computers, laptops of that nature. I use only the computers in the gear. But when I go live, I use the YOLO box, the OG YOLO box. I don't have the YOLO box 2. But the last time I went live, I had the 3.6 update. And when I decided to do this, I booted up my YOLO box and come to discover that there was a new update, the 4.0. Now in the 3.8, which was the last that I had installed on my YOLO box, they had some really cool updates for the OG YOLO box, and one of those updates was camera rotation. I do have a 3-camera setup in here, and one of the features that they had added in the 3.8 was you can auto set it to rotate between your cameras. You set a time duration, and then after that time lapse, it would move to the next camera and so forth and so on. Well, in this 4.0, I could not figure out how to set that up. It's like it's gone from the way I remember how to access that setting. Also, what I discovered in this 4.0, and maybe someone out there can help me, but there was also a feature where you could set how many kilobits and frames, that your live video would require, I guess. It is a way to set it up so that you would eliminate drop frames. I cannot find that in this 4.0 for the OG YOLO box. So anyway, long story short, it had been a long time since I went live, and then when I decided to go live, there were some updates that I installed on the YOLO box, and so it's a whole new gig. Let's talk about what's next for this channel. I got a lot of irons in the fire, so let me break it down. Real quick, I want to give a shout out to 2 content creators. One is my good friend, Bo Tyler. I've been stopping by his channel when I do have time. He goes live very frequently, and he's been a big encouragement. Also, to Lifted Noise. He's been a huge supporter in the past, and he's been doing lives, and I happened to stop by his channel about 3 weeks ago, and I commented, and he asked why haven't I been going live, and I kind of broke it down to him that I've been just kind of discouraged because of the complexities of lives. And in a nutshell, he just basically encouraged me, that keep going. Everybody's lives glitch at some point. And interesting enough, the live that I was commenting on, it actually cut off abruptly. He said in the comment that his phone overheated. So, and he still, posted the live. Other than the phone cutting off, I think his live was really clean. It was nice. But it was just really cool to hear someone else encourage you. So yeah, I'm having a hard time with lives. But maybe I need to change from the YOLO box. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, I want to give a shout out to those 2 content creators. You guys are awesome. Appreciate the support. Also, I want to shout out every single person that came to my live today. I really appreciate you guys. I know it's been a long time since I went live, but you guys showed up, and that was awesome. That was amazing. So I can't thank you enough. I appreciate you guys supporting the channel. All right, first on my list of new things that I'm working on. Been talking with Della Suave, Studio Gangster, D Mogul. These are my go-to guys. We hang out a lot. We chopped a bit. And for you content creators who are not players, you guys don't play the piano or the keys, you don't really know scales, I have created a scale and chord chart. I'm going to put it on the screen here. As you can see, let me just break this down how this helps you. So on the far left, we're looking at the very top. This is the key of C major. Okay, so on the far left, it's showing you every single note in that scale. When you move to the middle, it's showing you that on each note in the scale, you can create a chord on those notes. So as you go down from C to D to E to F, it's showing you how to create a chord on those notes. And then on the far right, it's telling you what type of chord you're creating for each of those notes, whether it be a major chord, a minor chord, or a diminished chord. Now in music, for every major scale, there is a relative minor scale. So right underneath the major, we'll see its relative minor scale, which is A minor. So how does this help you? Well, if you have, let's say you're playing in the key of C major, but you have a sample that's in the key of A minor. Those samples in A minor will work with your chord progression that is in the key of C major, and vice versa. Let's say you're playing in the key of C minor, but you have a sample that's in the key of C major. Well, because they're relative to each other, you can still use those samples that are in the key of C major with your sound or chord progression that's in the key of A minor. It's a dope chart, so that's coming soon. I am also behind the scenes, if you're wondering why I haven't posted any videos in the past 3 or 4 weeks, because of all the stuff that I got going on. And one of them is I am creating a video course for the following 3 pieces of gear. So yeah, other than this video, I got one more video coming and I'll tell you about that one at the end here shortly. But for the most part, I won't be posting too much because I got a lot of this stuff to get done. I want to get these 3 video courses done. Basically kind of like a masterclass downloadable course on each of those, the MV1, the MC707, and yes, the Fantom 06. It's in the living room there. I'm working on it, and it's a dope piece of gear. So yeah, stay tuned. Also, I will be having a gear review, gear review, product review, the top features of the Fantom 06. Along with all that, I'm also trying to develop my own website. For the most part, I've been using BeatStars to house all of my sample packs and chord packs and whatnot. But I think it's time to graduate and move on into that more professional lane. Della Suave has been a huge support to me on this endeavor. So shout out to Della Suave. Thanks, my man, for the encouragement. So yeah, I got that kind of going on in the background. Hopefully I can have all of this done by the beginning of June. That's the goal, but don't hold me to it because it is a lot. What's coming up next is, a while ago, a little over a year ago, I did a video talking about the MPC limited edition 2500. So, and I bought that before I bought my MPCX. And I didn't even realize at the time that it was limited edition. I bought it used, and to make a long story short, the main button was damaged on it. So I boxed it up, threw it in the closet, and kind of just left it there. After the MPCX died, I started, kind of gravitating to all things standalone, not kind of locking my channel into only Akai products. And I was having a discussion with Matrix Keys, and he has a 2000 XL. I was kind of encouraging him to not let it just sit on the shelf and collect dust. So in me saying that to him, I was like, wait a minute, I got an MPC that's on the shelf. Maybe I need to pull it out, see if I can get it repaired. Right after I made that video, COVID hit, and last year, beginning of last year, February of last year, I lost my job. So there was a whole big shuffle and buffle, and I kind of had to put that on hold. But good news is I've already sent it off to NPC Stuff. They've reached out already confirming that they've received it. So they're working on my limited edition 2500 as we speak. And I'm hoping to get it back end of May, early June time frame. So be looking for some content on that. I'm so excited. I can't wait. They're not only replacing all my buttons, but they're also replacing all the switches under each button and knob to make sure that they're pristine and they function when I click or turn them. So yeah, I'm sparing no expense on this. I'm giving it kind of a new overhaul. So yeah, be on the lookout. Last but not least, just an hour ago, I went to go pick up, yeah, I did, the MPC X SE. It's already here. It's in my living room. It's in the box. I haven't opened it yet. Shout out to Z Sounds. They sent it out to me for review, as well as the Fantom 06. They sent me that as well. So hopefully tomorrow I'll start shooting a product review video or an overview of the MPC X SE. So yeah, I'm looking to try to have that up by this coming Friday. So yeah, you guys, a lot going on and the I Make Beats channel. I appreciate all of you guys for stopping by. There's one more piece of gear that I did not mention in the live, but I'll mention it here. We all know about the Rodecaster and the Rodecaster Pro. Well, Tascam has come out with a competitor, and that's also in the living room. So I'll be doing an unboxing and an overview of that as well, coming soon. Thank you guys for your time. If you haven't already, like, share, subscribe, click that notification bell so you know when I come out with new content just like this one. Until next time, this is I Make Beats.
I remember falling and bumping my lip, that hurt. The same thing happened to one of my kids. I saw that happen. Funny how life keeps circling in. Circle round and round and round. Funny how we don't worry about rent. Don't worry about it. I get what I want, that shit to my house. On the prime, yeah. Get something for her when she come around.